I'm Ken Nichols. We live in Orinoco Township in southeastern Minnesota. I'm an amateur biologist, woodland owner, and I work in Rochester with the Rochester Public Schools. This is a lifetime project. That's what the forester and biologist told me, and it is. Will never be done, and that's good. It's like asking what's your favorite kid. No, the grows where our walnut trees and oaks are doing so well, and then these spruces are just the three most favorite spots. But they're just, we've just seen the evolution of this woods from just a couple big trees and no undercover to now what we have over the last 20 years. And we've planted trees and so forth. So this is right here is pretty high on the list. The diversity, the fact that the trees are growing. People say, oh, why are you planting those little trees? Well, every single year they got leaves on. I'm doing cartwheels. I'm a happy person. And then of a few of our oaks, some of our white oaks and swamp white oaks have had acorns already, and they're not supposed to have acorns for another 20 years. So I feel like a proud grandparent when we have acorns, and then now we're starting to get some walnuts. So these are our kids, and those are our grandkids when we start getting acorns and walnuts. When we first bought our place about 25 years ago, it was an active farm. It was really kind of interesting to see the land abstract. It was really kind of interesting to see who owned it and what acreages it was. Because originally it was a 100-acre farm, and it was a century thing, but then it kind of got subdivided over time. So we have 58 acres here. I know that it was very heavily grazed, but even back further, studying the soils map, I knew that it was a forest or prairie land, because I looked at the soil survey before we even planted a single tree to make sure that we were doing the right things. Well, our goal was for wildlife and recreation. Our goals are to keep it diverse. I want to keep a lot of different layers, from mature to shrubs to woodland plants. So we'd like a lot of levels. It's good for wildlife habitat, and just it looks better. So our woodland goals are, just to keep it diverse and keep on top of the weed trees. Because of our goals was to have wildlife and woods, we were fortunate enough to have both the wildlife biologist and the area forester come out, and they were very, very helpful. Because there's just so many, it's like a very creative process, and you get two or three different perspectives plus your own ideas, and it really has come together very well. And the follow-up always available for questions, and that's been a very, very good thing for us. I get ideas of the professionals. There's a service, the DNR has services available, Extension has service available. Take advantage, you're paying for them with your taxes, take advantage of those things. It's the whole forestry woodland ownership thing it's a whole creative process. And with brainstorming sessions, you get all your ideas together, and then you kind of put them all together, and it's just a way to go. Get the help that's available, and go with that. And then, get a stewardship plan, because that's, in addition to the actual do this, do this, do this, the stewardship plan has tons of information regarding what kind of trees and so forth would be best suited for the site. In fact, in our first woodland stewardship plan, we read that walnuts like to grow where there's stinging nettles. So we planted our walnuts there, and they're doing great right now. As a scientist, I'm always curious. I can't get enough. It makes me crazy how little I know about this woods the more I know about this woods. So, or like bird watching, which I like to do, it's, boy, I should know that. No, I got to keep learning more. So it's exciting. This is a passion of mine, and I'm thankful for all this stuff. We're blessed to have all this stuff available, the DNR and the extension with these classes, the Master Woodland class and stuff. So we're very, very fortunate.